Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we talk about tattoo and the value of tattoo in Islam and Christianity. Let's explore the Islamic perspective on tattoos. A tattoo is a form of body art created by inserting ink into the skin's dermis layer, resulting in a permanent design. Tattoos can range from simple symbols to intricate artwork, often holding personal significance for the wearer. Historically, they have been used for various purposes, including cultural identity, religious beliefs, and rites of passage. The process involves using a needle to puncture the skin and deposit ink, which can be colorful or monochrome. Tattoos have evolved over time, with modern styles influenced by cultural trends, artistic movements, and technological advancements in tattooing equipment. For many, tattoos serve as a means of self-expression, storytelling, or memorializing important life events. While societal perceptions have shifted over the years, tattoos continue to be celebrated for their artistic value and the personal narratives they embody. In Islam, the value and perspective on tattoos is generally negative, primarily rooted in interpretations of Islamic teachings. The Quran does not explicitly mention tattoos. However, the Prophet Muhammad's sayings, or hadiths, address the topic more directly. According to various hadiths, altering the creation of Allah is discouraged, and this includes practices like tattooing. For instance, one hadith reported in Sahih al-Bukhari states that the Prophet cursed those who practice tattooing and those who have tattoos done. This reflects a broader principle in Islam, emphasizing the natural form that Allah has created for human beings, suggesting that any modification to the body, such as tattoos, is seen as an act of defiance against divine design. Furthermore, the cultural context of early Islamic society also played a role in shaping these views, as tattoos were often associated with pagan practices. Therefore, while the Quran does not explicitly prohibit tattoos, the teachings of the Prophet and the consensus among scholars generally regard tattooing as impermissible, urging followers to respect their bodies as creations of Allah and to avoid practices that may lead to altering their physical form. This perspective encourages Muslims to focus on inner beauty and piety rather than external adornments, aligning with the overall Islamic ethos of modesty and self-restraint. In Christianity, the topic of tattoos often sparks debate among believers, primarily due to interpretations of biblical texts. The most commonly cited verse is Leviticus 19:28, which states, "You shall not make any cuts on your body for the dead or tattoo yourselves. I am the Lord." This passage is part of the Mosaic law given to the Israelites, emphasizing rituals and practices that distinguish them from surrounding nations. Some Christians view this verse as a prohibition against tattoos, believing it reflects God's desire for holiness and the sanctity of the human body as His creation. They argue that adhering to these guidelines is essential for living a life that honors God. Others, however, interpret this scripture in its historical and cultural context, suggesting that the prohibition was related to pagan practices prevalent at the time, rather than a blanket condemnation of body art. In this view, the focus shifts to the intentions behind the tattoo, rather than the act itself. Many Christians today choose to get tattoos that express their faith, commemorate significant life events, or serve as a form of personal expression. They argue that as long as the tattoos reflect a positive message or hold personal meaning, they can be aligned with Christian values. The New Testament does not specifically address tattoos, which leads many believers to conclude that the issue is largely a matter of personal conviction and cultural context. Moreover, the emphasis in Christianity on grace and personal relationship with God suggests that external expressions, such as tattoos, should not be viewed as definitive indicators of one's faith or salvation. Ultimately, the decision to get a tattoo is deeply personal and can vary widely among Christians. reflecting diverse interpretations of Scripture, cultural influences, and individual beliefs. For some, tattoos serve as a powerful reminder of their faith, a testament to their spiritual journey, or a celebration of God's work in their lives. Others may feel that their body is a temple and choose not to alter it in this way. In discussions about tattoos within Christian communities, the focus often shifts to broader themes of identity, expression, and the nature of faith. Engaging in conversations about tattoos allows for exploration of how Christians navigate contemporary culture while staying true to their beliefs. Ultimately, it's important to approach the subject with grace and understanding, recognizing that each believer's journey is unique and influenced by a myriad of factors, including cultural background, personal experiences, and spiritual convictions. As society evolves, so do perceptions around body art, and many Christians find themselves grappling with how to reconcile their faith with modern expressions of identity. The conversation surrounding tattoos in Christianity highlights the need for open dialogue and a willingness to understand differing perspectives within the faith community. In conclusion, whether one chooses to get a tattoo or abstain from it, the core of Christian belief remains centered on the love of God, the message of Christ, and the importance of living a life that reflects that faith. Each individual's choice should ultimately be respected as they navigate their spiritual journey in a world that is constantly changing. Thank you for joining us. Let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together. Subscribe, like, and share to promote cross-culture understanding. Share your thoughts and experiences with us. Thank you.